So, again, anything you stick in front of his face, he thinks is food. All of them are like that. So as long as you keep your fingers away from his mouth, you're fine.
I don't want to.
What's wrong?
I don't want
He's right here.
Okay, Bentley, you don't have to. Just sit next to me.
What's with that death grip on my shirt, homie?
So now, at the size that they are,
There you go.
will, if they bite, like it will hurt, or?
No, they bite me all the time while I'm cleaning the cage, just thinking I'm food. And no, they do it pretty light, like.
Hello, do you recognize me? I saved you from the middle of the road. I was telling my friend that they remind me of the
Look, I see one on the side of the gate. There's one. Look, I just saw it.
Well, remember we saved 4.
I saw that one was on the side of the gate.
The things with the.
Oh.
Hi.
I don't have names for them yet. It's 2 boys and 2 girls.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Hey,
you guys want to name them.
I see another one.
Careful.
It's on the bottom part of.
No. Here. You rub their back, not the head.
They're drinking water.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. So before they poop in their potty dish, they drink out of it.
Yeah, I wonder where's the baby squirrels. I still can't see the baby
Bentley.
squirrels.
They're not out here, honey. They're in the house.
Oh.
You won't
I
be
think
able
he's
to see
remembering
them.
that one that you had in there when we came.
Oh, Russ.
Look,
Russ
they're coming
is left.
out.
Oh, he did. I thought he was not
Okay,
releasable.
No,
I
Prince
don't
is the
wanna
one on the
hold
other
one
side.
still.
It's not releasable, but I've since moved her into the house.
I don't
We had a
wanna
little
hold one
incident out
still.
here, and so
I
I don't want
still-
her to be outside anymore.
I don't want to
so
hold it.
I keep her in the house now.
Yeah.
I don't want to hold it.
Okay, Bentley.
do?
Okay. Just sit down. You don't have to hold him if
You
you
don't
want
want to be
to.
held? I'll get a different one. There you go. You go ahead. Okay.
So now, are the boys bigger than the girls or anything, or
Well,
they all kind of the
You've
same?
got a boy in your hand, and this
Yeah.
is the girl.
Oh, she looks bigger. Just a little bit. I
The
don't know.
females might be just a little bit bigger. Yeah.
So those ones that you released when we dropped them off, the 2 that kind of lingered, they went on?
They did. It took a couple more days, but the
Yeah.
one that stayed, her name was DJ. She would spin in circles in her cage, and almost every night I sit out here, and she comes up onto the deck and comes to visit me. She's the only one out of the 9 that I released that comes to visit me, and I feed her chicken wings.
Oh.
So she
That's
comes to where
cute,
the
though.
food is, so it's cute.
I think, okay, careful, girl. I think that's cute that they come back to say hi.
Yeah, I think so too. That's not actually typical for a possum, so it's pretty cool.
Hi. Do you know anything about crows? I don't have any or anything like that. I'm just wondering.
A little.
Because, like, I've heard, like, you know, like the spiritual kind of things that people say about them, but I just feel like I've been seeing a lot of them lately.
Oh.
And
I don't know.
I don't know. I read that some people think it's a bad omen, some people think it's good, and
No,
I've read that they're very smart.
It's good. I don't get crows. I actually wish I did, because I get grackles and with whatever the other black one is. That's not a good bird, but crows
Raven?
are good. I can't think of it. I'm tired today. So, but it's a bird that attacks the songbirds. That's what's bad about them. The grackles and the other one that's just like it. They will raid the songbird nests, so they're actually harmful to the other birds. Whereas crows are not. Crows are very peaceful. They just come eat their food. And apparently,
It moves its head nice and slow.
he's looking for food. And he's up there on the top shelf just checking out the ceiling.
Got my glasses.
It's too more.
So from what I understand, crows will learn from their first interaction with you whether you are a friend or a foe. And they will tell all the other crows, even ones you've never met. And then you will basically always have a good relationship with your local crows once you have one. And
No, Willow.
they'll even bring you things like presents if you feed them enough.
That's cool.
Yeah, so crows are actually really cool animals.
See the big white circle? Will you take my picture? Here. You want put this one?
You like the
down?
possum?
Oh, let me
You
fix
wanna
this
come up
one
here
on the
and see it?
bottom that's kind of
No,
sleeping
you don't want to see up
upside
into the
down. Okay, ready?
cage?
You taking a picture?
There's 2 more in there. Mama's got 2, and then there's 2 in the cage.
Thank you, Willow. I mean, Bentley.
Because you brought me 4.
Look,
There's
I
a
see
hummingbird.
another one on the pink one.
Yeah, the hammock. So I gave them 2 hammocks so they could decide, and they take turns. Sometimes they sleep in both.
Those are both those both are the last 2.
Yeah. Those are pretty dirty. It's been
What?
2
Oh,
weeks since I
hummingbirds,
hosed off the cage, and everything is pretty dirty. You see the hummingbird? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, I've got a feeder, but I need to fill it.
We get a lot of them.
I
We have a busy hummingbird population here.
Careful. I put regular feeders like on the edge of my porch, but the seeds are all over the porch. Like they spit some out, and, you know, they crack them open or something. So like
Right.
I bought like the pole to stick in the ground, so I gotta move them in front of the porch because I'm
Right.
tired of all the seeds on the
I
porch.
used to keep my feeders when I first started right dead center of the yard so that I could sit here and watch.
Yeah.
But it was after having them there that I realized that that may have been good for me, but it wasn't good for the birds. They
Really?
were in very direct sunlight. The reason I moved to the feeders there is because they're very close to a safe escape from the feeder if a hawk comes down. They were getting picked off by the hawk right here
Oh,
because they
wow.
had no safe escape. So you have to kind of put the feeder near like a tree that the bird can dart into if a predator comes.
Okay.
So you'll get more birds that way too.
I get a lot in the morning and the evening.
Yeah, that's their heavy feeding.
I
time,
have. Ooh, careful. That's nice. My property is kind of very similar to this. I live on a cul-de-sac on a circle, and there's a lot of woods around my house.
yeah. Girl, what are you doing to the possum?
We have a large dog, so I think she's used to like not having to be so gentle.
My niece and nephew are 4 and 8, and they were just here for the last 3 weeks. They have 230-pound dogs, so they're used to being really rough with animals, which is different than these little guys, you know.
Yeah, she's the same way. I think.
I think he thinks that you're a
He
mouse.
thinks I'm a tree.
He's a possum mountain.
Yeah,
Or a possum tree.
I'm a possum tree.
There's the hummingbird. See?
But I will keep
He's
that
on
in
the
mind. I have.
What? Wait, that's a pea. That's a peacock.
That is a hummingbird. It's a ruby
Gotta be
red-throated
Then
hummingbird.
why does it look
He's
a lot like
he's got
that
nails.
has a strong
Yeah,
beak
he's got nails.
that it can make holes
Oh yeah, boo boo, he got nails.
on trees?
Oh, woodpeckers. Woodpeckers are the ones that make holes on trees. See that green cage on the tree with the bird next to it right there?
Yeah, it was. The wings were moving really fast.
That's a woodpecker, honey. The black and white one right there. Eating off that cage thing. See how he's scooting around on the tree? And he flew? That's called a downy woodpecker. He makes holes in the trees, too.
Be nice, Willow. He just wants to be behind me, and I'm afraid of him falling off the back.
Yeah, he's faster than you might think, too,
Yeah.
if they get away. So,
I don't know if this one's getting a little rowdy.
all right, let's change you out. Let's get a different one.
This one.
Let me ask you a question. In terms of having stuff on your porch,
Hey!
I don't have a whole lot I have a very large front porch. Mine is more like very long along the front of my house, whereas yours is kind of more like a square.
Right.
And I don't
He's
really,
trying to climb
I've never,
out.
well, let me back up.
That one's
I don't
trying
keep
to
stuff
climb
out on my
out.
porch because I'm
Oh,
afraid
there's
of
another one
someone
trying
like
to
taking
climb
things and whatnot.
He's on the
But
side
I would
of
like
the
to
gate.
sit out there more. How do you not feel like someone will come and take your things?
I have a camera right there.
I have a camera like that, doorbell camera too, but I had someone come to my house in the middle of the night and they pulled the flag off the front of the house and stole it. And that was before I had a camera, so I got one because of that. But I'm not really sure if that would have deterred them or not. 'Cause I live in Boiling Springs, and it was like a person that was going around Boiling Springs, like 200. Yeah.
Well, walk outside with it on your hip. They won't come at your house anymore. I'm being serious.
I mean, I don't know who it was, but it was someone that went around like the whole town scoping our houses, and they took a lot of flags, like 200 flags or something.
Yes,
ma'am.
There's a wood.
But since I have 2 cameras, I have one in my driveway and one on the front. Yes.
I've never had any problems with anybody coming up here, but we're so isolated. I don't really worry about it. Here's the other boy.
Okay.
All right, let go, Death Grip. All right, I'm gonna get you guys some treats to feed the possum. Hold on one second.
That would be so fun.
Fruit.
Bye. So cute.
I'm so happy I saved you guys. Yeah, look at you, thriving. Little teenager.
Hey.
Oh, are you just cold or did you pee on me?
No,
I think you're just cold. Hi.
Wait, they like grapes?
They love them.
I tried to put some outside my house overnight to like attract them to come and I'd see them on my camera, but they never came. But I have caught a couple. They go around my trash can in my driveway.
Yeah.
Can they eat it whole?
Yeah. I don't know if they'll eat out of the cage. Maybe, maybe not. They certainly are always hungry in the cage. Here, do you want to come give it to this one up here? Here, watch, look.
Maybe they just try to sniff it a little while and it,
See, look,
so they can make sure if it's really
look,
good. And
eating the grape.
Look, I saw, Mama, I just saw that one. Oh, he's opening his mouth. Yeah.
They might be too distracted to eat out of the cage. You want to hand him one?
What?
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Here,
She
come,
is
step
just
up
like
here.
fearless.
Wait, is
Hand
that
it
one
right
trying
to
to
him.
maybe sleep me?
He's just going to grab it. There you go. See how cool that was?
Wait,
She
that
gave
one's
it
on
to
top
him.
of that.
Did
That
she-
one. That one's on
Maybe
top
if I
of
do this.
Look.
Okay, Bentley, I see, Bentley, I see.
No, that one's
I thought maybe if I put them down, so like they can pick it up off my shirt instead of me handing it to them. Yeah? No, not interested.
It's an apple.
It's the grape.
Hi.
Whoa!
It's the other one. You want to feed that one too? Careful, honey.
Oh,
Right.
I think I just saw that one's licking with its tongue.
Oh, you gotta get his attention. Where'd he go? Hey, buddy, look over here. She has a grape for you. You're not paying attention, buddy. Did you drop it?
Thanks for helping her.
All right, let me help you out here. Hold on.
Emily, can you hold those for a second?
Where do you go? Oh, here we go.
What are you doing?
I wanted to get a thing of her feeding them.
Oh, he dropped it. Uh-oh.
Willow, are you feeding them?
Here, take it.
Good job, Willow.
Aww.
Look how nice. He's chomp, chomp, chomp. He's a goy.
Eat with their mouth? Why do they eat with their mouth open?
Because they have not been taught proper table manners, I suppose.
Maybe possum.
Here, you can just give another one.
Aww.
Here, give him that.
They're so cute.
Cute. What was that?
Maybe that's just the. I just heard.
They do that to me all day. I'm not even scared by it anymore. But it used to really scare me. Birds touch my hair before they fly over here.
More cake.
Oh,
Oh, you dropped it, Will. He's like, hey, I love the grip. Hey.
Mommy.
They also really love watermelon.
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to want to eat it, ma'am. Maybe.
Oh, look.
Yeah, I think they like to eat in the cage, honey.
I can't.
I feel like I should put these two back so they can have some treats.
I just think they're too excited out of the cage. He'll try to chew on my rubber gloves, on my paper towels. I get bugs,
It's a stand contest.
and I feed them
I
bugs
think
with
they're
these
having a
tweezers.
little stand contest
Oh.
with the grape.
There's no bugs on there
With
now,
crickets.
but
It's
all different stuff: worms, slugs, crickets,
why does Willow have
earwigs,
that?
which are
Why
really
the-
gross, but I can find a lot of
Why
this
does Willow
year.
have that?
Have what, honey? The tweezers? Because she wanted to touch them. It's okay.
Oh, look at that. He took it right away. Oh.
Where you going, buddy?
Yeah.
I have a question. I discovered just yesterday that I have a squirrel that is like scratching and digging at the side of my house, and I think he hears a cricket in the wall or something. How do I deter a squirrel without harming them from trying to like claw their way into the side of my house?
Is it something that he can claw through? I mean, is it wood or something?
I have wood paneling for the side of my house, and it's painted, but he's like pulling at the bottom, and it's like slowly making a little bit of progress on one of the panels.
Well, he wouldn't be going after a cricket, not a squirrel. So
I heard a cricket, so I thought that's what his motivation was.
He
but
could be looking for a place to nest.
Okay.
That's just safe and quiet.
Are we gonna look at other animals?
He's trying to get it. You gotta release the tweezers. There you go.
Are you gonna let us
Oh,
look
don't let him bite your hand, honey.
at
Honey, the bird.
The hummingbird is not gonna hurt you, honey. You don't have to be scared.
When they eat.
I'm up here with the hummingbirds all the
I
time.
see a butterfly, a green one. No, look,
Yeah,
look.
I know they're beautiful. Look at the yellow one.
Look. A shiny. Are we gonna look at other animals?
Would you like to see some other animals?
Yeah. That you have here?
Sure. Hold it, honey. But I wanted to show you.
Please don't tell me. Can they fly?
No, not yet.
Okay. What's that?
They're birds, honey. They're birdies.
No.
Look at that grumpy face.